Hello, welcome to Levant TV Headlines. Britain's Defence Secretary Michael Fallon says the UK will extend its air campaign in Iraq against Islamic State militants by a year, using aging Tornado fighter jets to conduct strikes until at least early 2017. The United States said it has used air power in Syria in defense of allied rebel groups, signaling deeper involvement in the country's brutal four-year civil war. And Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has dismissed as counterproductive an announcement by Washington that it could take extra measures to defend US allied fighters in Syria. Hamas says that its exiled top leader Khalid Mishal, who is based in Doha in Qatar, was invited to visit Moscow during a meeting with Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in the Qatari capital. And Qatari Foreign Minister Khalid Al-Attiyah said Gulf Arab states were confident that a historic nuclear agreement between Iran and world powers made the Gulf region safer. And now let's have a look at the top headlines in today's newspapers in the Middle East. Starting with the Egypt Independent, which leads reporting that youth are growing increasingly open in their calls for violence and a move towards extremism. Frustrated by the police crackdown since the military ousted President Mohamed Morsi in 2013, the paper also reports that world Egyptian diver Wala Hafiz has completed preparations to carry out the first diving mission in the new Suez Canal. From Beirut, the Lebanese Daily Star leads reporting that a Lebanese man from the southern city of Sidon was killed fighting alongside ISIS in Syria's Hasakeh province. The paper also reports that Al-Qaeda's Syria affiliate captured at least 5 more US-trained rebel fighters in overnight raids on a village in the northwestern parts of Syria. From the UAE, the Khalij Times leads reporting that Gulf Arab states told US Secretary of State John Kerry Iran's nuclear deal should bring stability and good neighborliness rather than interference as they began talks on the merits of its historic accord with world powers. The paper also reports loyalist forces began a major offensive aimed at retaking Yemen's largest airbase, which is held by rebels as troops from the Saudi-led coalition entered recaptured Aden. And now the newspapers here in London. The Guardian leads reporting that Israel's Shin Bet security service has arrested a right-wing Jewish extremist in the first arrest made since the arson attack in the West Bank village of Douma last Friday, which killed a Palestinian infant and critically injured his parents and 4-year-old brother. 24-year-old Meir Tinger is Shin Bet's most wanted Jewish terror suspect, though it remains unclear if and how he is connected to the attack in Douma. In the Telegraph, a report that Saudi Arabia has beheaded one of its citizens convicted of murder, bringing the number of beheadings to 110 this year in the kingdom. Mughrib al-Tanyan was executed in Eastern Province after being found guilty of shooting dead another Saudi after a dispute. Also from London, The Independent leads reporting that Saadi Gaddafi, the son of late dictator Colonel Muammar Gaddafi, who fled abroad during Libya's revolution, has appeared in a new video being tortured and tied to a pipe by prison guards. State prosecutors in Tripoli are attempting to identify the guards in a video that appears to have been filmed in the Al-Hadba prison. And now let's have a look at international papers. From Berlin, the Deutsche Welle reports that following his talks with his opposite numbers from the Six-Nation Gulf Cooperation Council in Doha, US Secretary of State John Kerry said he had agreed on behalf of Washington to expedite certain arms sales that are needed that have taken too long in the past. Kerry also pledged that the US would step up efforts to share intelligence with the regional allies and step up joint military exercises. And finally, China's Global Times reports that Libya's internationally recognized Prime Minister Abdullah Thani said his government rejects any foreign military intervention on Libyan territory. His statement came after some reports said European countries are planning to restart military operations in Libya as soon as a unity government is formed. That's it for today. For more updates, please visit levant.tv. Thanks for watching and bye for now.